So in today's video, I'm doing something a little bit different, but bear with me. Now, if you've watched my channel before, especially my desk setup video, you probably know that underneath this acoustic panel, I had my whole desk set up. Now it's empty, just got some random boxes there, and I'll explain why in just 1 second. Whereas my previous setup gone, you might be asking, well, it's just on the other side of the room, and it's going to be good to keep it there because then I can have 2 different desks, one for doing different building stuff on, and one over here to keep clean and just for work. That may give you a hint to this video, what it's all about. In these boxes, I have a custom sit-stand desk by the company Vernal. They sent it out to me. I got to customize it. And I'm super excited because I've been waiting to get a sit-stand desk because I feel it's just a little bit more healthier to be able to work from standing sometimes, stretch my legs a bit and not be stuck in a chair for 4 or 5 hours. Now, Vernal also make different kinds of desks like L-shaped, executive, and standard sit-stand desk, as well as things like desk accessories and ergonomic chairs like the one I've got here. But the focus of this video is going to be the desk. I'm going to build it. It's supposed to be easy install, so we'll see about that. And I'm 100% sure it's going to be so much faster for you watching it at home than it will be for me unboxing, recording, and building it. But that is the magic of editing. Now, if I do earn your subscription, remember, hit that subscribe button down below. We've surpassed 20k and we're going to keep growing the channel. If you do like the video, hit the like button below and share it with your friends and family. Also, leave me a comment down below of what kind of desk you're using at home. And yeah, let's build this desk and sit back and enjoy. So the desktop I went for was the 2 meter in white. And you might be thinking that's a big desk. It is kind of a big desk, but the thing is, my current desk over here is around 183 centimeters. So this one is only like 17 centimeters larger. And I personally prefer to have a bigger desk rather than a smaller one. I feel like it's easier to keep clean and putting everything on the desk, it just looks less cluttered. But let me know down below, do you prefer smaller desks or a bigger desk? Because I think everyone has a different preference and we'll see how many people like the smaller ones and how many people like the bigger ones. But yeah, let me start building this and let's see how we get on. So I've taken everything out. This seems to be the whole frame section, which I suppose it's simple enough. And then this is what I guess they mean by easy assembly. You got a big book, but what I do like about this book is that everything is very nicely labeled. Tells you exactly step by step what you need to do. So can't imagine it should take too long. I think the book looks a bit longer than you'll actually take, but a lot of this stuff will go through quite quickly. So I guess I better start reading. So I just finished this first section of the legs and I can honestly say that that was super easy to do and super quick to do. Now, if you have got an electric drill like I do, put it on the lower setting and I think you'll get everything done a lot faster than using the actual manual screw bits that come in the bags. But like I said before, if you don't have a drill to make things go a bit faster, that'll have to do. And I can't imagine it taking too long, but there are a lot of screws, so you can imagine it builds up. And then something you get in the actual packaging is these cable clips, which are reusable in terms of like you can unclip them and clip them back in. And they're really good for these cables because you just put the cables in, pull the actual clip through here, pull it up to make it nice and tight. And now the cables aren't going anywhere. So I've run the cable from the keypad all the way down here and I've tightened it with that cable mount I showed you. And then it joins the cable mount in the middle of the frame, the one joined to the leg of the actual table, and then that all connects to the control box. Now bear in mind with the control box, just a little tip, only one side of the control box takes the power cord. So depending on if you're going to run the power cord to the left side or the right side of your desk, you're going to want to flip this control box accordingly. So for me, I've got it running to the left side of the desk because that's where the power plug is. Therefore I'm going to have it running here and off that way. If I was having the cable go to my right leg and then down connecting somewhere on that side of the table, I would flip the control box and then plug the cable in here and have it run down there. Just a little tip to keep things organized. Otherwise you're going to plug the cable in here and then you're going to have to route it somewhere around there and it won't be that nice. And I know this goes without saying, but like on the desk, you have a short side, long side. Same thing goes for the feet. You have a short side and a long side. So make sure it matches, otherwise you're gonna have a foot peering out here and you don't want that. So long side to the front, short side to the back. I know it's common sense, but so now I actually have to attempt to lift this whole thing by myself. I think we should be fine. Not too shabby if I say so myself. Now I did lift the desk up. Although I did it myself, I would advise if you're doing it at home, try and get someone to help you out because it can be a bit difficult. That thing is quite heavy, but that probably explains why it's so sturdy, because I've been trying to push it around and it's not budging, which is a good thing because when I have all my equipment on there, I don't have to worry about things wobbling about. Now, what I have to put is this Vernal cable management tray thing that goes underneath that comes with it. And the best thing about that is we can use the benefits of the sit stand desk and lift it up so we have more space underneath. That's a great benefit of having one of these sit stand desks. When it comes to cable management, you can lift it up and have even more room, more flexibility to do stuff underneath the desk. Now you also get two of these kind of clips, one for each side, and what you kind of do, you have to squeeze them together, and then you have these slots up at the top, you can see. So putting it in there, and now you've got a place to like hang headphones or anything you want in there, and it's not coming off. So the desk has been built, as you can see, very nice, very sturdy. So something I wanted to test was how strong the actual desk is. Now I know it's very heavy and it's very sturdy, and I'm over 200 pounds. So I wanted to see how easy it could lift me up, because then I wouldn't have any issues with anything I put on this desk. I know it's going to support it 100%. So let's see. And up and away we go. And I even built the shelf, or the desk monitor shelf, whatever you want to call it. That thing was super easy to build. I think it took like 5 minutes, not even that. Put the legs on, screws going through the legs, 2 on each side, and you're done. The tray underneath in the middle just slides in. Very thick, so I think it'll be very strong for holding any monitors or whatever it may be I put on there. So I've got no issues with that. And the last thing I'm going to be building is this keyboard tray or drawer. So it depends if you want to use it to store your keyboard. It goes underneath the desk. And you can use it to store your keyboard as a keyboard tray, or you can use it as a drawer just for extra storage. So we'll see what I use it for, but first let's install it. So if you want to put your keyboard in there, you can flick this section down, easier on your wrists. Use it as a keyboard, slide it away. I'm going to be using it more for storage, so I can put various amounts of storage in there. It's got grooves in here for cables, so I can route them out as well. And then just nice and easy storage for something like my storage drives or various small things that gets hidden away underneath the desk, and I don't have to look at it all the time. I can keep the desk surface clean. So there we go, the desk is finally finished, and I have to say I'm pleasantly surprised with this Vernal desk. It's super strong, you even saw it lift me, it's super stable, and you get so much real estate on there, especially with the 2-meter one that I've gone with. Of course, if you go on their website, they have a bunch of colors, a bunch of woods which you can choose from, and a bunch of different sizes. I think it starts from around $389, but if you use the link and discount code in the description box below, you get an extra 6% off. And if you are one of the first 200, I think you get some gifts worth up to $100, which is always a great thing. Why not? So I'm not going to be in this video setting it up because all my stuff is on the other side of the room. I'm going to leave that for a new video, a desk setup video, which should be coming in around 2 weeks. So do not forget to subscribe to not miss out on that one, because that's going to be a good one. I've got a bunch of new accessories and devices coming, which is going to go towards that setup. So that's going to be really nice. But if I did earn your subscription, hit that subscribe button below, like the video if you did end up liking it, share it with your friends and family, and leave me a comment down below what you think of the Vernal desk, and I'll catch you on the next one.